Yeah, man, people, welcome back to the channel. Bless up on yourself. I don't know. Massive shout out to the people. Man, always give the channel massive respect and the viewership is it. But look, um, it's not a good time. It seems like something is up in the air with this World Cup squad. To be honest, it seems like something is up in the air, man. I don't like what I'm really seeing. You know, um, I was sleeping for around 6 hours yesterday, Thursday in the evening, and I literally wake up around 12:15, 12:20 a.m. Yeah, and when I check my phone, I receive a screenshot of the Mount Pleasant thing. Shaquan Davis and Devante Campbell, said that they got called up. When I look at the screenshot and then I say, okay, let's see what's going on, and you know, um, Mount Pleasant Instagram page, and I realized that the message, the post is not there anymore. But I saw the screenshot and I saw a comment, so I was like, okay, it seems like it's something that got deleted. So I make a further check around and call on Adam Brethren, and he said yes, it was up there, but they delete the post. But look, there's obviously, if you have eyes, you can see that something is in the air, something is not right, but I'm not here, to criticize Shaquan Davis and also Devante Campbell. You know, I would be great to see that, both youngsters, from Mount Pleasant Academy in the squad. Look, Shaquan Davis is arguably, the best goalkeeper in the league. He have been consistently putting in the performance after game, but it's just unfortunately that, he couldn't hold on and couple of those penalty shootout in the final against Cavalier. But very good goalkeeper. I think he got called up in the last camp in the Nations League, so he will be a little bit familiar around with some of the players. But this will be his first World Cup qualifier campaign, and as a young man, he will be really, really happy. You understand? So I mean, I have always said it. The third choice goalkeeper should always be the best young goalkeeper who is playing locally, so they can go on and get that extra exposure and see what it is to play international football. You get what I say? So if there's a club contract overseas, it will be nothing new. You will used to the professional environment and stuff like that. But Devante Campbell, look, a very good young player. I've always said it. But look, I think he played for the Reggae Boyz. I think it was a couple of years back for the U20s. But he's one of the best. He's one of the best youngsters in the league. I'm looking around, and every time when I hear the news about local players in the Reggae Boy team, there's always this the Jamaican League is not good enough. Yeah, we understand the Jamaican League is not good enough. But at least you have at least a few players that's in the Jamaican Premier League that, if they get called up, if they can be amongst some of the overseas players that playing professionally overseas, it's not a bad job. They get me as integrated the youngsters with the professional players. You just never know. You can't just say, oh, they're not good enough until they get that opportunity. You understand? You can't just look at the league and say, oh, the league is not good enough, or JPL players are not good enough. If you mix youngsters or mix some talented and potential players with the likes of Demari Gray, Bobby Reed, you don't know what you can get. So I think it's a good thing. But look, this player is one of the best wingers in the Jamaican Premier League. When you talk about pace, when you talk about 1v1, when you're talking about getting the ball in the back of the head. One thing I can criticize Devante Campbell with, he probably cannot go a full 90, and I think he has to get his fitness level a lot up there. But when you look at him, he get kicked around the park a lot of times. But he is one of the players that we have always said, look, we need these type of players in the national team. Players that can beat players with natural skill, with natural pace. 1v1 he relish, and that he love to be 1v1 against his fullback. So yeah, I'll be happy. But I don't know, man. This squad is just confusing. It's bugging. Like, why we can't even see our World Cup squad? Yeah, so many international teams. Almost everybody have named their squad already. So what's really hiding? What's the difficulty with this squad? I don't know. So this is one of the things that Coach Al Grimsey even talk about in the build up for the Nations League, that things got leaked around too easy. You saw the post Mount Pleasant, then it's not there anymore. So it's just crazy how sometimes these things can happen. And look at Richard King, what's his name? Kaim Dixon, those players have been doing the rounds, with the Jamaican Football Federation and Labour Day and stuff like that. Especially Dixon, is about to do interviews and stuff like that. So yeah, you could see that, it's another local player that will be in the squad, Richard King. And I've been saying it, look, if these players not going to be a part of the squad, yeah, I don't think they will be doing these campaigns with the Reggae Boyz. So you probably say that's around 4 locals players out of the 23 that can name for the World Cup qualifier will be in the squad. So you'll have around 19 more spots left. But again, Kaim Dixon, very talented player, who's about to leave JPL also. Richard King, one of the best defenders, in the league, very utility player, can play in the midfield, centre back, right back, So it's a good thing. But look, it's the second round of the World Cup qualifier, yeah. It's not something new that will happen in this cycle where we see local players get in the World Cup qualifier squad in the second round of the World Cup qualifiers, yeah. But again, it's how the coach going to utilize these players. You get what I'm saying? So I know you're going to have a lot of people that are going to say yeah about JPL players and all of that. But again, if he don't have certain players up for selections, there's nothing else he can do. So he's going to have to mix and integrate the youngsters, the local with the overseas based players, So but I don't know, man. It's just chaos, This is what I want to see. I keep beating down and stuff like this. Preparation. Yeah, these things are the key. And our campaign for the World Cup qualifier, the Copa America, is up next after that, Where we starting with the squad. You get what I say? What it's just I just feel like it's just crazy how things are just not straightening up. You get what I say? We don't want these distractions around the camp. We don't want to see the distractions around the squad itself. Again, is it that players are not making themselves available? Is it that players is going out, are still on vacation? I want answers. But a few days from now, I think the squad will have to announce at some point, because there's a game. There's no way they're going to go into that game and not play that game. So the squad have to announce very soon. So I don't know, man, but it's just crazy. It's just crazy, like, everybody been looking out, want to see the squad. The fans are anticipating because people want to go to the game, so people want to see who's going to in the squad. Is their favorite players going to be in the squad? They can buy a ticket. So that thing, as a part of the marketing thing to also, where if the squad is not out there as yet, there's going to be delays with certain people that who want to see their favorite in the squad. But is it that the vacations, players? Is it that players not saying that they are not available because they're still on vacation? Look, that will be some poor excuse. So that's one of the main things I'm really looking out for, the excuses of what really going to happen if the players is not in the squad. What are the excuses of these players not in the squad? This is the start of something big in Jamaican football, the World Cup qualifier. This haven't been there since 98, the Copa America. We haven't played there since 2016. You get what I mean? Since the centenary. So let's see what's going to happen, man. But yeah, I think that's my little 2 cents. But look, if the JPL players are in the squad, don't be harsh. They don't put themselves there. They get called up there. So just back the team, back the coach, and go out there and support the Reggae Boyz. Go to the game. That's all we have to do. We can only hear critiquing, criticizing the coach or criticizing the squad. We're not going to look, if the coach drop the squad right now, everybody not going to be agree with what the squad look like, but everybody's going to have their opinion. And yeah, opinion, everyone is good to voice their opinion and what they think and what's their thoughts. So yeah, we granted all opinions. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. But yeah, thanks for watching, man. This is Nicardo Media House. Salute.